Hey guys, welcome back to JJL Collectibles with Jason and Jackie and Primo. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video of ours. Primo's going to present a really special book today.
This is dedicated to you, Primo. Animal Pound. So published by Boom Studios, written by Tom King, illustrated by Peter Gross, colors by Tamara Bonvillain, and lettered by Clayton Cowell. So literally the title, it is what it is. It's about an animal pound, but obviously gives life and gives kind of words to these cats and dogs and representation, and we'll find out about the rabbits later. So it revolves around Fifi, a cat, very wisdom-filled, kind of like your regular cat, like how they are and how they kind of run the show most of the time in any house, just like our Lena. Yeah. And also Lucky is kind of like a mixed breed dog, and they're kind of like the matriarch and patriarch of the animal pound, and they always are planning how to kind of liberate themselves and get away from the masters that kind of keep them down and keep them caged up and things like that. But what's dope is just like the storytelling behind it. I'm gonna actually read one page because it's really cool what he says. So Lucky says this: a dog's life is one of service, a cat's one of leisure. We have both resented the other for our differences, and ensconced in the resentment, we have ignored our great similarity, that which binds us together beyond our four paws and our hunger for fish and fowl. Neither of us are free. We are pets, bred, born, raised, and murdered at the whim of man. They feed us, they bathe us, they exercise us. And when it doesn't suit them, they rip our children from us and snip off our privates. In return for this graciousness, they ask for just one thing: our eternal love. So again, he just really personifies and does a good job kind of speaking from a dog and cat's view. And pretty much at some point, Lucky, he dies. And the slogan throughout the issue is remember Lucky, remember Lucky. And Titan, who is a Doberman, he pretty much takes the mantle of Lucky, and him and Fifi create a plan to free themselves. And pretty much one of the keepers or guards is going by, and a bulldog, forgot his name, but the bulldog kind of starts barking and distracting him. The cat, unhooks her, Fifi unhooks her lock, gets out, and everybody gets out, and it's immunity. They kick all the human beings out. Yeah, it's actually really cool, and it's so cool. You see, like the cats are hissing and just getting at each other, like it's pretty much saying we gotta protect them, we gotta get them out. That's Titan kind of letting him know, hey, we own this place now, so you gotta get out. We all got out, and we're gonna hurt you. Yeah. And it pretty much ends with the dogs and cats writing, the doors will remain open, meaning the cages will remain open. They will not be caged anymore.
I know that's right.
And at the end of the issue, they have to realize, how are they going to coexist and live in this place? You got to think about food,
right? How
they're going to run out. And obviously, number 2 came out recently, and that's when pretty much another dog kills a rabbit and pretty much tears a rabbit apart. And rabbits were living in the shelter as well. Yeah. And so at that point now, they realize, holy crap, we're running out of food. We're running out of resources. We need to figure out a way to kind of control this. And that's when they create literally like a government inside the animal pound. And I won't tell y'all at the end of number 2, but at the end of number 2 is pretty cool. Somebody kind of becomes like the voice and president of the animal pound and makes the decisions going forward of what's going to happen if someone violates, someone makes a mistake. So Tom King really wrote the crap out of this. And yeah. Obviously, we love Tom King. I read everything that he writes. Yeah. And I just thought about Primo when I read it and thought it was cool that, there was some sort of representation for dogs and cats. Obviously, it was a little dreary with what Lucky says, but ultimately, it's just a really cool book. It's got a lot of great covers. You got cover A. You got the Scotty Young cover, which obviously we all know Scotty Young and what he does to these characters. And again, number 2's out now, and number 3, I believe it's a short miniseries, maybe 4 or 5 issues. Oh, okay. But y'all gotta go and read it. It's just really, really cool. A really, really good story.
And where can we get this?
Pretty much any local comic shop. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of copies if anybody needs some copies. If you want them graded, obviously we're dealers, so we can get it graded for you. Yeah. And obviously I see Tom King all the time, so hopefully we get a couple copies signed by him. He's always surprised that I read pretty much everything that he writes, not just the Supergirls and the Batmans and the Superman stuff. Right. So that's Animal Pound for y'all.
If you enjoyed this video, please give us a big thumbs up, comment down below, and share the video. Peace, guys.